One thing I wanted to ask is, if someone, for example, wasn't coming with you and someone who's so, transparent in what you give as your service, what should someone be looking for? Someone, for example, myself, digital marketer, needs brand photographs for social media. What should I be looking for in a service from a photographer?
I would say that you need to be looking at their portfolio and their communication skills. I think you as a small business, you need a range of imagery, and I'm not just talking about different locations. I'm talking about different compositions. I'm talking about photos where you're positioned to the left or the right, so you've got room to have text on, portrait, landscape, all the different kind of compositions and formats for the different platforms that you're obviously going to want to use those images on. So you want to find a photographer that is thinking about those things, because if you get all your images in landscape and you're all central, you're going to be pretty limited on what you can use that content for, and or what your website layout is going to be. So I would also say to think about, if you do have a graphic designer as well on board and a website designer, to have them and your photographer communicate with one another. But yeah, I think you want to be looking for that portfolio, and also you just want to, for me personally, when I've built The Woman in the Wolf, I've made sure that my website has kind of all the information that people need, to make sure that they know that I am an expert in this and that I do know what I'm doing and that I am going to deliver what it is that they want. So I think, when you go on someone's website, you can kind of get a really clear feel for what it is that they're doing. I think it's also really important that you feel comfortable around that person. So when you speak to them before booking, or even if you just get to know them, I know a lot of my clients get to know me through my Instagram stories. So by the time they get to the booking stage, they feel very comfortable and confident within that decision. But yeah, feeling comfortable around that person, because that person is going to be taking your photo. They're going to be helping you create the content that's going to represent you and your business, and that's hopefully going to make you more money. If you don't feel comfortable around them enough to be yourself or to represent yourself properly, then the photos aren't going to be great. Doesn't matter if they're the best photographer in the world. I would also say that, to look for compassion as well, particularly if you feel quite anxious about having your photo taken. Photographers that get very fixated on certain poses or the light or the kind of composition, they're more fixated on the technical side of things, while forgetting that they've got probably quite a nervous person in front of them, is also not going to take very good photos of you. Or photos that you're happy with. So yeah, I think it's just about finding someone that you feel comfortable around. They've got a really solid portfolio, and that you're going to get the range of imagery that you need as well. I hope those tips made sense.